All right, guys, welcome back. Magandang amaga. Right? Is that right? Magandang amaga? Manga? You know what I'm trying to say. Welcome back, guys. Just stopped and bought me just a couple lottery tickets, right? Using my same numbers that I always play. Don't know if you don't know if you're going to win unless you play, right? But your chances of losing is very high, and your chances of winning is very high. But at least I'm trying. That's all I can say. Okay. Some people say, "Oh, you wasting money. You wasting money on lottery. Don't buy lottery. It's a waste of money." Like I've said before, this is how I look at it. I'd rather try than not try. Not trying, your answer is going to always be no. You're going to know the exact answer. When you try, you do not know the answer, so there's a chance. Drinking some more green tea and honey. But guys, I want to say this. I think it's very important that especially if you're in the U.S., figure out a way that you can get out of this rat race. You hear people talk about this all the time, the matrix, the rat race. You need to figure out how to get out of this, okay? Because most of us, most Americans, we are very content and settled with the job that we have. We're okay with it, but we always want more, right? And you know for a fact, if you take your money to the Philippines, it can go out long. It can stretch a little bit further, depending on what you're doing and where you're going. It can stretch a little bit further. And when I think about it, a lot of people are working for companies, and the company is just giving you what they feel or the minimum that they can give you without giving you too much. And some of these companies, depending on, it may be one of your companies that you work for. Go to your company, look them up and see how much they make. See how much they made in a year. Some of these companies out here making billions. I mean, billions of dollars off of their products. And if you think about it, who's helping them make those billions? It's people, ordinary people like us. And a lot of times we're at the bottom. We're at the bottom of the totem pole. That's my GoPro going off. We're at the bottom of the totem pole. And we're only making just enough to get by. And that's it. And the only reason why I'm talking about this is because I've seen a person that was working, and then all of a sudden they couldn't afford to stay in their place, in their apartment. They couldn't get a house because houses are double the price now. And this person's been working for a very long time at this company. And now I see this person sleeping in their car. And it was very sad to see this. And there are people out here that are on the streets because they don't have a job. But to actually see someone working their butt off, then they lose their house, and the only thing they can afford is food, some clothing, maybe pay for their cell phone, because you need your cell phone to communicate, and their gas, and they're sleeping in their car. And I feel like I wanted to help, but I can't. I can only do so much. All of us can only do so much because we're all pretty much in the same boat. And this guy was like, he's like the nicest person you can ever meet. You know, he helps out people with everything. But this happened, and he's living in his car. The snow's coming down, or it was snowing, and he was sleeping in his car. He had his windows all covered up and sleeping in his car. Getting up, going right back to work. Every single day. And I see his car there every morning, sitting in a shopping mall parking lot. And then he gets up. I guess he goes to like a public restroom and he kind of cleans up, and then he goes to work. And then I don't know what he does when he get off work, because he really doesn't have a place to go. And then he goes and do whatever when he gets off of work. And then they start to cycle all over again. So with that being said, a lot of people want a raise. They want a raise, but these companies are not going to give you what you really, really want. Like, there's people out here making $20, $25, and they really want 30. They want 30, but I don't know. It's just disappointing to see companies that make billions of dollars a year on their products. They profited billions of dollars, but their employees are only getting about $20, $25 an hour. And for some people, they may say, that's good. $20, $25, that's good. Yeah, it is good. But it's only good until you find out how much your company makes. And it puts something in your it puts something in your gut. You know what I'm saying? It puts something in your gut. So that's why everyone needs to find another way to make money, because a lot of the companies are not going to give you what you deserve or what you want. Now, if they're saying, it was kind of going around in the social media that Elon Musk, maybe Trump or something, about cutting overtime if you're working, or not cutting overtime. If you're working, then you're able to keep your full overtime amount. Your overtime won't be taxed. Yeah. You know how good that would be if you didn't get taxed on overtime? You know how many people would stay at work and work, are willing to work 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours? People would do that in a heartbeat if their overtime wasn't getting taxed. I think the morale in people would be much happier about going to work because that adds up very quickly. And I've always said, I told my friends in the past, it was like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, I said, you know what? It'd be great if once a year, if the government allowed people to keep their full paycheck at least twice a year. Every 6 months, for the whole month, you don't get taxed. Period. You don't get taxed on your paycheck for a whole month. And then 6 months go past, and then the next 6 months, they do it again. Like in the middle of the year, and then at the end of the year, they do that. That will be so great. But I know that may be asking too much, but we will see. I don't know. We will see what happens. But I just wanted to bring that up because I seen the guy sleeping in his car, and it's kind of sad when you think about the whole situation. And that's why everyone needs to figure out how to get out of this rat race and make money on your own. Okay, that means like learning how the stock market work. Definitely learn how the crypto market works, okay? Because that's starting to be a big thing. Learn that, okay? And learn other ways that you can make money online, like YouTube, okay? YouTube is the key. If I had to recommend anything to anyone, I would say focus on YouTube only. And don't worry about multiple platforms, okay? But I have to go, guys. Just wanted to bring that up. Thank y'all for stopping by. Make sure you hit the subscribe if you're new. Greatly appreciate it. And I can't wait to go to the Philippines. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Take care. Peace.